What's going on, guys? What's going on, Tech Squad? What's going on, everybody? So the Cavs finally won Game 3 against the Pacers. It took Don Mitchell had a 43-point game this time around. And I honestly knew that playoff Donovan Mitchell would come out somehow. Somehow I knew that Donovan Mitchell would come and have a game like he did last night against the Pacers. There is Garland, Deontay Hunter, Evan Mobley really stepped up. They came back. We saw all three of them play high minutes in a playoff game. We saw all four of these guys play in a high minute game. And let's give the Cavs a lot of credit because of the way that they handled stopping the Pacers from scoring, from almost getting 100 points here. Like, I think when we look at this, there are two, like when you have Donovan Mitchell score 43, score 50, you're going to need to have another guy step up. Yes, Garland had 10 points in that game. I do think it's kind of like, okay, the Cavs got one, but can they get another one? Can we get another one? I do think it's going to be tough for the Cavs to win a second game, because when you put up 128 points and you hold the Pacers to 96 points, I think by the time Game 4 comes around, we know Halliburton is going to be ready. We know Siakam is going to be ready. We know Naismith, all of those guys on Indiana are going to be ready for that game. Because now it's 2-1. It's 2-1. The series is 2-1, and you can't have you can have a similar game where you hold Indiana to 96 points or 93 points. Because yes, going into this series, there was reports probably Darius Garland or Deontay Hunter would play, or probably all three, Darius Garland, Deontay Hunter, and Evan Mobley was going to play. I think all three of these guys wanted to play, because you don't want to be in a free going down 3-0 because I think the Cavs knew here that if they were going down 3-0, that their season was going to be over. I think the Cavs knew that if they weren't going to be able to get one game, like game 4, you have to come out with the same energy. That the Cavs have to come out with the same energy that they had in 2. Let's not like think this win is a statement win. If we won game 1 if the Cavs won game 1 at home and won game 2 at home, and Indiana won this game, yeah, we could say it would be a whole different story. But I don't see Indiana backing down. Still, that they have a 2-1 lead in the series against the Cavs. Like, if Don Mitchell can score 43 points in a game, and you're able to hold a team to 93, 96 points. Whatever that score was at that point. Don't you think going into game 4 you would be like, okay, the Cavs got this? Because as a Cavs fan, I said this a lot in this series, starting this Cavs Pacers series, that I knew that Indiana went back down. There's going to have to be a turning point where the Cavs just got one. They at least had to get one game to make it a series. Don Mitchell is a great player. Darius Garland is a great player. Like that big pickup at the trade deadline for Deontay Hunter was big. Even though we traded away Caris LeVert, Evan Mobley, Defense Player of the Year this year, the only Cav to win it. And we got a head coach in Kenny Atkinson. If the Cavs are able to play Cavalier basketball, Cavs basketball, like they are, don't you think, like, if the Cavs, I'm saying that the Cavs could win still in 7 or still in 6 at this point. But if the Cavs meet up with Indiana next year in the playoffs, or the year after that, or in the near future, because both of these teams are similar. They played against each other in the conference. They played against each other in the conference final. In the conference finals and playoffs with those LeBron teams, with those Paul George teams. But this series is different. You don't have a Paul George. You don't have a LeBron James on Indiana or the Pacers or on Cleveland. Now back to my point. Donovan Mitchell just joined with LeBron James for most Cavalier points, I believe. And he also joined in points with Michael Jordan. Donovan Mitchell is a special generational talent. Just like LeBron James, just like Michael Jordan, just like Steph. My thing is that I do think the Cavs could win this game. I do think that the Cavs could win this series, could win this series. Like you have to get one game. You have to get that game to win a game in a series, because the Cavs knew that it was either going to be 2-1 or go down 3-0. Because last series, you bring out the brooms against Miami. And I think the Cavs, if they won game 2, won game 3, whole different story. Won game 4, if they win game 4, tied it up 2-2. The Cavs need to either tie up this series in game 2, because this game was a winnable game. You have to win this game, because you do not know if once game 4 happens, us as basketball fans, we don't know how the Denver Nuggets against OKC series will turn out to be. We don't know how the Warriors versus Minnesota Timberwolves series will turn out to be. We don't know how the Boston New York series is going to be. We do not know that. We do not know that, because with the Cavs, it seems like they're going with a whole different level and a whole different mindset. This had to be a winnable game, a win game, a win. This is a good win for the Cavs, because you had Deontay Hunter come back from his injury, and I'm glad he's back 100% back. You had Darius Garland contribute with 10 points. You had Evan Mobley, Defense Player of the Year this year, and probably going to get more Defense Player of the Years in the future, come back in this game. You had Donovan Mitchell score 43 on the Pacers. If he scored 43 against the Pacers in game 2, I know I'm about to go on a ramp here. If he scored 43 against the Pacers in game 2 and game 1, that gave Darius Garland took all that pressure off of Donovan Mitchell. And that's how the Cavs won this game. The Cavs won this game because of the way of their scoring. The Cavs won this game. You can say that the Cavs, at the end of the day, that we have a championship, a championship already. If we win the championship this year, or next year, or 2 years from now, don't you think this year's championship, if we get there, next year's championship, if we get there, the year after that the Cavs will have 2 banners hanging, and the Cavs will have 2 banners hanging in the Raptors if they're able to get to another finals, which I hope. Because if you can hold somebody to 93 points, 96 points, it's going to be probably a tough series. This is going to be a tough series. It's going to go into 6. It's going to go into 7. But guys, never give up your dreams, and I hope all of you guys are safe out there, and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.